fictional art for entertainment.
The shuttle ride back towards Sector 483 felt different. Usually, the vibration of the engines and the flickering HUD lights would trigger a sensory cascade that made my skin itch, but today, there was only a cool, crystalline silence in my head. I sat in the passenger transit, leaning my head against the cool glass, thinking about what Penny had said, that the human leaders are mostly over 120 years old. All my life, I haven't had the ability to listen to news or read in any easy manner because of the physical drain it took to force meaning out of the jumbled argument of letters that usually danced across my vision. Now with the Aria 47S anchored behind my ear, I felt like a man who had finally been given the key to a library I'd been locked out of for 25 years. Aria, I whispered, the name of the standard government AI feeling less like a nagging mosquito and more like a high-speed data bridge. Explain to me how most human leaders are over 120 years old. Aria's voice resonated through my new medical bridge with a geometric order that didn't require me to fight for comprehension. Alex Green, archival data indicates a significant socio-political shift beginning in the year 2063, Aria replied. This era marked a slow turn toward democracy, where government and business leaders were increasingly elected directly by the people. According to the data stream, these elected leaders maintained their positions for decades by consistently delivering on public demands. I watched the history feed scroll by on my tablet. I wasn't just reading it, I was seeing the pattern of it without my eyes jumping around the screen. Is there a historical parallel for this? I asked. It seems stagnant. The only significant parallel exists in the 2040s, Aria hummed. Historical records show political parties in various Earth nations began the process of keeping specific individuals in power, well past their standard years of mental functioning, to maintain institutional stability. I leaned back, my old instincts, the ones that used to make me a tech wizard with broken hardware, narrowing on the flaw in the logic. Aria, do you see any reports of this being controlled? It seems odd people wouldn't want one of these chips in their brain. There are no reports of public dissent on this issue in the past 200 years, Aria responded, with clinical detachment. However, archival logs from human advisory committees show repeated requests that chip technology be restricted. Historically, when a technology provides a benefit significant enough to impact social controls, the hegemony restricts access to maintain the existing hierarchy. Thinking it was really nice to finally listen to information without physically fighting to keep it in order within my mind. They're holding back the bridge to keep everyone else on the other side of the river. Okay, Aria, I said, a reckless grin spreading across my face. Start reading the manuals for the synthetics I maintain on 483. This will be a great stud. There is a new captain in town. I couldn't help but let out a sharp, genuine laugh that echoed through the quiet shuttle.
Dreaming with eyes open, Storydoy.